Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Stonehearth with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome back to the island nation of Lathingham. In today's episode, we are going to be doing a bit of conversion work with our island, converting it into the fortress it was always destined to be. I've been reading the comments, and it seems like turning the island into a fortified area and then expanding outwards into the areas around us really does seem to be the most popular idea, and as such, it's what we're going to do. We also just killed a giant undead creature and got ourselves a cleaver and a plushy rabbit. So, yay for plushy rabbit hiding skeleton creatures. Yay. Anyway, off camera, I've been a little bit busy sorting stuff out. We now have a blacksmith who is busy working away, turning all of our ore into delicious bars. And I've also started strip mining just underneath the surface, so this area here is now our main mine. And like we found out before, we do get things like iron from this, but I won't be mining just yet. I almost did there, because I almost completely forgot, because I am still building away. We are turning this thing into a fortress using wooden, well, it's not the most fortification-y kind of resource, but still, we are making wooden walls all the way around the island to start off. Then we're going to be adding some form of, I want to say a watchtower, but really we can't do much in that respect with this game at the moment, but we'll make it as much as possible. We'll make lookout towers, I think is the better term there. It's a bit less on the aggressive side. What are you doing? That doesn't look glitchy in the slightest. I've got a feeling that we need to get rid of these fences first, so can someone please come and get those, and maybe I need to restart the save again, who knows. Everything else, though, is going pretty well. We now have 12 people, and, like I say, we do have the blacksmith, which means I do need now to build myself there we are, the blacksmith anvil, so we can start doing things like the bronze swords, the bronze maces, the trapper knife, so we can start doing a lot of the cloth stuff, and the carpenter's saw. So we have all of the stuff sorted then, and I think that might be all of the professions done, which means I am going to have to add a bit of a corner to this. I was hoping I could put everything in this section, but with the blacksmith taking up so much space and us having at least 2 more professions, it seems like we're going to need to expand our craftsman corridor. That's what it's called now. There we are, finally got all that stuff up so we can continue that. Now, like I was saying, I would like to build this out of stone or something, but at the moment, we have a ridiculous amount of oak logs, and since we're going to be building watchtowers and such, it means I am also going to have to cut down a lot of trees on the island, which is a shame, because I really do like how many trees we've got, but even so, it just is going to have to happen. And yes, my people are still using the waterways as the best way to do building, because they're just that intelligent. 1 gourd basket for 20 stone. I mean, it is an increase. Oop. Oh, well, too bad I didn't click it fast enough. That wasn't really a great deal anyway. It wasn't a bad deal, but it wasn't fantastic. Either way, once all this is all walled up, it will be a lot easier to defend the island. However, I will need to figure out a good way to make this open so that enemies don't spawn on the island like I did at the very start of the series, because the enemy must have a way to get to the centre of your town, at least that's my understanding. It's something similar to that, and if they can't do that from the normal range, they'll simply lower their range, and then lower their range further until they can actually go somewhere. It's why the skeletons and zombies and stuff were always spawning in this corner and down in that tunnel. So the tunnel's going to have to be blocked off until we finish it, and we're going to have a way for them to get through here. Like at the moment, there is a gap, and so people are simply spawning on the bridge. Also, we do need more soldiers. Only having 1 soldier is a little bit sketchy. If we get attacked by too many people, we could very easily lose our thing. We also need to put down the cook stand. No, we already have put down the cook stand. Excellent. Nothing really else to do here. Why can't we make this? Oh, we need the oven. Oh, can we make the oven now? Oh, excellent. So we do need one more thing. So we can now make the oven so that we can start making some bread. However, the oven's going to have to go in here because, well, it's a freaking huge item. So it's just going to have to happen, sadly. Wow. More entlings. got some free resource from it, I guess. That's always a good thing. Place mode, and no, we don't have it yet. Okay, let's continue putting down our chests. I may have massively ran out of space earlier, so for now we're just making some misc chests here to put down anything we have spare. Then we'll start putting them like this and making everything more efficient again later. Okay, so just wait for the cooks thing to be done, the oven, and then we can start making our lovely halflings some bread, and thus increasing our wealth and food at the same time. Do we still need these cacti? I mean, look at this. What I think I do need to do is make more of the more expensive tonics and stuff, because we have so much of the flowers. So, strength tonics. Ooh, hello. Oh, that comes off one of the enemy mobs. Okay, then 20 stamina tonics at any given time. And leave that as that. So these will take up 10 each, so that should take away everything very easily. And then once we have our spindler, our tailor, whatever it's actually called, we can make some thread and start making the better bandages, which are much better than the minor healing potions. Oh, just about got that person to join us. Did you spawn in the stone? You are Stoneborn! What are your stats, Mr. Stoneborn? Decent. Your stats are decent. Okay, now I'm hoping those potions will actually up our wealth. That would be great if that counts as that. Okay, so just wait for the cooking thing to be done, then we can continue. Aha, it is done! The stone oven... Oh, it's tiny! Oh, if I put it there, can my halfling still use it? I really hope so. It'd be nice if we can keep the cooking just in here. Okay, so I would like you to maintain at any given time all of the bread, because we're only going to have bread if we're making that, so it makes sense to me. Let's see if she can actually use it. I think it's a she. Is my chef a female? Yes, okay. There we are, we're making stuff excellent, it all works out for the best. So, continue building the wall, my lovely halflings, and continue upgrading the area over here. We will check back on you shortly. A bit of a change of plan. I've decided we're going to be building a keep for the castle, or at least for the fortress, and that's going to be located here, being at least 2 floors high, probably about 3, and then being coated in lights and armoured segments and all sorts of stuff like that. It's going to be the main building of our little fortified island. So, let's get started then. The floors I would like to make out of wood, if possible. So I'm guessing I have to do this. I've never actually made a multi... Aha! I was about to say, I've never actually made a multi-floor thing before. How are we going to make it then so I can get up? That's a good question. I guess we could just put ladders in there. That makes sense, right guys? Okay, I actually don't know how that works. So that's going to be... This is going to be an interesting learning experience for me. Well, back to using wood for that. Did I go over? No, I didn't. Excellent. And then finally, walls, stone. Going with the dark stone still, so it looks a bit more imposing. There we are. Now, how are we going to make the roof look imposing? That's a good question. I kind of think that looks okay, but it looks a bit too box-like, is the problem. Ooh, this looks weird. Because that would go up. No, I'd like it to go over the edge. So, oh yeah, there you go, overhang. That's what I wanted to see. So let's put the height back down to 0. Put that to 0 there. Okay. So how would I get the overhang to go? Oh, like that. Okay. I see how this works. So it overhangs on the front slightly. Something like that. Then we could build stone walls around this to make it look a bit more imposing. It's going to be a bit... I'll be honest, it's going to be a bit of a box if we do this. But that just looks too peaceful, so yeah, I think that would be the best option. Have that as 4. Then that way we could build beams upwards, so something like that. Okay, daily update. Yay! That's better, the wealth's increasing faster now. And you didn't even spawn in the water. Well done, you. Loads of extra workers to help finish off the wall. You guys are just so intelligent. You really are. Well done. Just drowning to make sure my dreams come true. So, how about if we make the segments out here out of wood? Very light wood, so it's a bit of a contrast. Oh, we can't put one on top of that. That's annoying. Oh, we can. It was just stuck. Okay. So, let's see. There. Goes just on top of it, which isn't very nice. How about we put a slab on top here? Aha! How about that? It looks like it's at least somewhat kind of fortified in its own special way. Then we have this continuing along the side. So that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have these two, which will be the extended pieces. Hmm. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. I'm doing something wrong here, and I feel very silly. Well, it turns out it was a mixture of a UI bug, which was causing a lot of the problems I was just having, and me just being a little bit silly, combining forces to make building incredibly difficult. Either way, I've went ahead and I've finished off the building, so we can now accept it, finish editing, and build. We need 31 clay bricks, which is easily going to be the more difficult of all the different options, 41 stone, which we should have already, 52 logs, we almost have, a lot of windows, and a single clay door. So build, yes, okay. Now, whilst I was building that, a whole host of goblins have came to town. However, they demanded a tribute, and since we only have one soldier at the moment, I decided to cave in and give them a tiny little bit of bronze. In fact, it was a single bronze ingot, so they're not attacking us, they're now neutral, we can't even attack them if I order my minions to do so, so we're on pretty good terms. Of course, they might attack us later, or perhaps demand more, in which case I'm simply going to decline and murder the lot of them. But for now, we need to wait until we can have the carpenter's saw, which means we need at least one steel ingot. What level are you, blacksmith? Level 4 blacksmith, excellent, so that's all we need is the steel. As soon as the steel is done, we can have a carpenter's saw, which means we can start making swords and thus have more minions to fight with. Excellent. That way, it should be a lot easier to actually defend against a whole host of enemies. A master mason, ooh. I would like, actually, the ore, so... What do I need? Well, I actually do need quite a bit of stone. Let's buy that so I don't have to spend all the time mining. Then I will grab... What do I actually need? What do I need right now? Let's have a quick look at our inventory. In terms of ore, we have not much copper, not much tin. In fact, no tin. So if this one has tin available, I think we'll just buy it all because we actually have the money to spare. There we are. And now you can go on your way, sir. We could have sold some of the flowers, I just thought. Should have done that. That would have made things a lot easier. Oh well, we're still making the potions. So now we should be able to make the saw. We can, I will put that on top. Whilst that's going on, these lovely people will start building our new mansion, or our new fortress, or our new keep. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to call it, honestly. Is that him done? Let's find out. Okay, who among you has the highest mind stat? Okay, well, you're the best suited to be a soldier compared with the others, so let's go with you. Since you only have one spirit, I'll never use you as a soldier, so... Can you be a... Yes, you can! Fantastic, we now have a carpenter, which will go here. Just need to wait until she actually grabs the carpenter's saw. Victory! Wow, we have loads of logs still available to us, which is good because it means we can level up the carpenter very, very easily. And start making things like mean beds and the like, and that way we can upgrade the value of our little village drastically. So, I want to queue 2 of these. Then I want to queue 20 beds. Sure, we have logs for it, so why not? Why can't I put a 2 in there? That's a 1. That's a 2. Yeah, okay. That was Odd. I was definitely pressing the 2. I checked after the first one. Or maybe I wasn't and I'm just that slow. It really wouldn't surprise me too much. And we'll have one of these logs to hold wood in the future. One of these chests to hold logs, I meant to say there. I'll have that one there. Now you, none, just wood, doors and windows, furniture. That'll be okay. Then this one's still just a misc for now. One sword coming along nicely, and now we can have a new soldier. So, who is best suited to be a soldier? Either you or you. I'm gonna go with you for now. And we should already have several stone mauls lying around, but if we haven't, what we could do is quickly build some shields and stuff. Can you build a shield at the carpenter, the basic shield? You can, as soon as you're level 1, so I'll put that in there for when the beds are done. And then at the same time, we could get the, there we go, we could get the mason to make us a new stone maul. Ooh, or the blacksmith could upgrade everyone by making a couple of short swords. That seems like a much better idea. Make 2 of those. A long sword for long sword and a 2-handed sword for later. All these things for later. So now the only profession we really need is the spindle, which I think is made here. There are the weaver spindle, which requires 1 bundle of fibre. How on earth do I get fibre? I think it's from gathering certain plants, isn't it? I know it's very easy to do that in the desert, but how do you get them here then? I feel like we may have an issue here, because I know for a fact you can grow fibre as part of the Ascendancy, the other faction, but I'm not sure about this. Let's have a quick look, see? No. Well, that might actually be a bit of an issue. But on the upside, we can actually have more farms, because, well, we have 2 farmers now. Increase our farmland. And I would like them all to be gourds for now, since the curry is such a good hit and easy food to make. That is actually a real issue. Is there fibre? Aha! Good! There is. It's not impossible. It's not impossible to get. Okay. Oh, and it regrows as well. Okay, so grab that and put it there for now. Oh, wow. Well, pause, please. I'm glad I have 2 soldiers now. Guys, giant freaking wolf. Yes, one of you. Oh, both of you already have the short sword. Well done, guys. Wow. Okay, so we need to find some more silkweed, which I imagine grows near the water. And let's grab it and place it all where we just placed the first one. Then that way we can continuously harvest that as time goes by. Not as good as actually having a proper farm for it, but it will certainly work out to our benefit for at least now. Daily update. I don't know if I'll get one right now since I just bought so much stuff. Oh no, we definitely did, okay. Glorious. What's your stats like? Not really much of anything, so you can just continue to be a worker, honestly. So what are we currently waiting for? What's holding this up? Whoa, why are they building the stairs so weirdly? We definitely have the wood for certain aspects, but I guess they need to build they need to build the foundation first, which is clay. Clay bricks, in fact, which I don't have. Okay, so we need to go get clay. So clay, let's pause a second, comes from very high up mining. So what it could do, and actually this would be quite easy to do, is dig to the side there. Then just dig, and then just dig underneath the island. That'll be a little clay storage. We will build this. I promised it. Oh wow. Ooh, a shiny chest. Goblins, do you want to help us out, lads? We're like friends. It's really weird. You're just like good neighbours to us at this stage. Go forth, minions. Yes, merge together. The ultimate combat tactic. Well, you'll go and do that. I'll just continue to maintain the village. Do we want some more farms? I mean, we probably could have, if we cut down this section of woodland. But I don't want to do that, though. I want to limit how much I cut down. Yes, we know there's an enemy. Hello, Silkweed. And 1 silver ore. And a spool of thread. That's actually okay. And squirrel jerky. And this is what I needed earlier. Okay, excellent. Hi, goblins. I wonder if you can actually... I don't know how to declare war on them. That's the funny thing. Right now, if I order an attack, they just ignore them. So, I don't really know where to go with that. Aha! We made some clay. Well, we made some clay bricks. We mined some clay. Still need to figure out how I'm going to do this, but it's still under building. It's still under construction, so until all that's finished, I don't really know how to finish it off over here. Oh, here he comes again. Aha! Your puny settlement, now part of glittering territory. I deserve oh, screw you. No, decline. I'm not giving you my shiny cleavers. Go forth, soldiers! I will buy that fur rug. No, I won't. I have no money. I will sell you stuff to buy the fur rug later. This seems a good idea. Thank you. Oh, come on. Is he really outpacing you that much? What's going on over here? There's fighting. Oh, you are kidding me. That's one of ours. Well, we just lost our first person. On the upside, we'll get a very nifty tombstone. It's sad to say, but at least it was just a worker. It wasn't one of the positions, or was it? We have the potter, the mason, the herbalist, farm. Yeah, it seems like we've got everything else still. I think. Do we have the carpenter? Yes. Ah! Well, we killed him. You kill one of us, we commit genocide against your race. Silly goblins. Can you get the chest instead, please? I want to see what's in there. Ooh, gold. Gold, bronze, healing tonic. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, iron mail. Fire pit. That's a lot of really good stuff there. Okay. Well, I'm afraid though, Sir and Sirette, I am out of time for today's episode. If you have enjoyed, then of course, likes, favourite, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Stonehearth, I knew I'd do that, is a series you wish to see continued in the future. Now we need to build a graveyard, finish off the walling, and start building our keep. All that next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.